And next up... Well, this is a tough decision to make. And I don't actually know which match of these is going to be better. I wish I could stream both of these matches at the same time. Alert to Afe versus GG Dogs and Colon 3 versus Bad Kittens simultaneously. We're gonna go check in on the lobbies and just see where they're at. Okay, well, Colon 3 versus Bad Kittens is already in their first warm-up, so... by virtue of just being ahead of the other match, they win out. So, in we will go. Colon 3, a team that we have not seen much of. Bad Kittens, a team that we have seen a fair amount of. Bad Kittens victors yesterday 7-2 over Ketchup Shampoo. And a team fail. Okay. Colon 3, the winner 7-1 over Team World Tour to set up this matchup. Again, rosters here for Colon 3. A hybrid Taiwanese Hong Kong roster. Captained by Spines Knight, Dazzlewind, Hibiki, Willie 0214, Sky Blue, Ethan TC, and Chiroyu, as well as Tira. They will be on the left-hand side of the screen, the number 18 seed. Bad Kittens on the right, number 5 seed. Captain Trail Mix with Lights Out, Fangzy, Thunder, Ramton, Vane, 5 Yoshi, and Sayo. 6 USA players, a French player, and a Belgian player. Interesting set of countries on these guys. And so we will get into the ban phase here. And we'll see what's gonna happen. Why do you say second ban? That should be their first ban, right? Oh no, they banned Nomad 2. I see what happened. So we get the first ban, Nomad 2 from Colon 3. Nomad 4 getting banned out from Bad Kittens. If we're gonna get another one of these matches where we get a whole bunch of Nomad bans. Had that happen a couple times. Three Nomad bans has occurred at least once or twice. It's going to be Hard Rock 2 is the second ban from Colon 3, so they're watching out for how strong Bad Kittens looked on that map yesterday. Trail Mix, the big carry there, had a very near FC performance on the 5-minute long Hard Rock pick. And now it will be the second and final ban for Bad Kittens. Will we see Freemod 1 remaining available for this match? That is the question. Hidden to the ban, so that means Freemod 1's actually up for once. Whether or not it gets picked is a different matter. But it is at least available. I think that's happened in both their matches last. It was left up in their match yesterday, but nobody picked it. So that may just well happen again. So, Nomad 2, Nomad 4, Hard Rock 2, Hidden 2. The bans. No, the first picks come from Bad Kittens. What will it be? We're gonna get more speed. I want another whole match full of speed. I like the DT pool because it's all very short maps. Except for, well, 3 of 4 very short maps. It's gonna be hidden number 1, so we'll be seeing Son of Robot. The Hobbs hidden pick. A lot of skill sets required in this one. This was discussed yesterday when it was played a couple times. It requires a little bit of everything from you. You'll need reading, aim, speed to some degree, 218 BPM. There's a lot going into this pick, and it's not one that everybody is going to be super comfortable with. Definitely going to watch out for the intro to just eat every player, because I haven't seen more than maybe 2 or 3 people get through the intro without a whole lot of misses. I see people dropping down to the 80% accuracy range with relative frequency. I would not call this emo rock. I don't know exactly what genre I would call Dance Gavin Dance, but I don't know that emo rock is what I would call them at all. It's like post-hardcore, to be honest, because they kind of remind me of like Alexis on Fire, something along those lines. Kind of got some of that prog indie post-hardcore vibe. It's honestly just, they're honestly just a banger. Like I like Dance Gavin Dance a lot. Their music is really, really good. At Xark. Hobbs to the god of music taste. The world needs more mappers that map Western music, in my humble opinion. And this is an absolute banger, so we're gonna see how it goes. Map number 1 for our second match of the day here, Colon 3 versus Bad Kittens. Loser of this one, of course, eliminated, going home here in the quarterfinals weekend. The winner of this goes onward into losers bracket round 4 to face off against our previous losers, Wolf Oversleeps, from that match that just ended. And we're gonna miss a bunch of the intro, which is unfortunate, but all that's gonna be is a lot of X's all over the screen because nobody can play this intro at all. I actually think you could take the first 20 seconds out of this map and it would be the same result every single time, because literally nobody gets points. It's like 300k out of that intro. Almost no one can really combo it very consistently. But gonna be looking out for some of these very strong hidden players on the Bad Kittens side, as this is their first pick. Trail Mix and Thunder notably looked really good on hidden yesterday. Fangsy also has been a pretty strong hidden player. I would have said Spines Knight as an expected performer on this one for Colon 3. He's typically very strong on non-standard hidden stuff, but obviously having a little bit of trouble early on here. Hibiki is in fact their largest combo at just under 300. Best combo in the map. A little bit ahead of both Trail Mix and Thunder, but those two, well, not anymore. Those two were outdoing the opposition, but they're not any longer, as Trail Mix finds a break. It's now Ethan and Hibiki making up a combo advantage for Colon 3. And the lead should go back, and it will go back pretty quickly now over to the side of Colon 3. Thunder with the break. It is a full-on combo reset for Bad Kittens in this chorus. Not a good look for them at all. Hibiki at a 500-plus combo, and Ethan at just under 400. Hibiki does finally break. But now Ethan going to take up the mantle and break as well. That being said, there's almost no combo anywhere. Trail Mix at about a 220-something combo, and it's a 3 million score lead for Colon 3. Going to be tough to do anything about that, as everyone in the map just keeps breaking. I mean, I know this map is hard. I didn't think it was quite this hard. It's, I guess it is. It's just that difficult. Like, literally no combo above 60 coming out of that break. And I just don't think there's anything Bad Kittens can do now. They're down by 2 million points, and there's just not combo. It's basically matching, and there's a 3-way reset again. Thunder, Fangsy, Saya while breaking. Trail Mix with a 130 combo, but it just doesn't matter because Hibiki and Ethan TC are right there with him. So it looks like Colon 3 is going to get an early break point here to start off the proceedings. A suboptimal first pick here for Bad Kittens, to say the least. They're going to drop this pretty handily. Hibiki putting on a very strong performance, as is Ethan. Really no great scores anywhere. This is not like what we saw out of, for example, Taquito yesterday. Looks like the highest score going to be about maybe 10 million-ish points. But nobody on Bad Kittens even over 6 million points. So, you know, in context, that 10 million looks pretty strong. 9.5 million, I guess, is gonna end up being. And that was basically full int, but a 4 million point win for Colon 3. They will take that gladly all day, every day. The lower score is actually worse on Colon 3. Tira and Spines Knight not having a good time, but Ethan, TC, and Hibiki making up for it by outscoring everyone on Bad Kittens by a pretty decent margin. Sayo also having a really rough go of things. So that was a curious start to this match, to say the least. The quick break point for Colon 3 on a map that Bad Kittens just never looked comfortable on, despite it being their own first pick. Well, do we just go hidden 3 here? If you're Colon 3? Pick another hidden? Oh. I don't think it's hidden 2. I think 2 is not even up anyway. Yes it is. Yeah, no it's not. No, it's not. I scrolled past it. I'm like, hidden 2 is banned. Yeah. Well, hidden 3 would be an option, or obviously anything completely different. Plenty of picks this early on. Let's see what Colon 3 likes for their first pick. It's gonna be Nomad 3. Man. Alright. Low-key kinda sick of this map. It's been picked in every match, dude. I swear to God. Lost Umbrella, once again, our Nomad 3 snap aim alt pick. What is left that I can actually say about this map that I haven't said already? It's like alt, but it's kind of like snap aim alt instead of flow aim alt. I mean, technically you can flow some of the patterns, but it's a lot more angular kind of patterns, you know, more geometric than flowy, which is what you normally expect out of alt maps. Yeah, I don't know, for like the 6th time or something, here we go into Lost Umbrella. It's gonna be Spines Knight, Chiroyu, Hibiki, Dazzlewind for Colon 3, looking to consolidate that early break point. They'll be taking on Trail Mix, Sayo, Lights Out, and Fangsy over on Bad Kittens. I don't, strictly speaking, know who I would say this is favored to on this type of map. I think both these teams will have people who can perform on it just fine. It's going to kind of just depend on, you know, hitting or missing a couple of specific patterns in this map that are very tricky. Things like those squares in the second verse, for instance. Very popular point of breakage. Will we get into the first KI without incident? We will not. Sayo is going to find a break right at the end of that verse before we get into this slightly slower part before the chorus. It's combo advantage over to Colon 3. 3 FCs and 1 very near FC. Against 3 FCs and 1 not even close to FC. Things will get a little difficult here. There's some pretty tricky patterns in this to flow and aim. Sayo with another break, but Shiroyu and Hibiki as well as Lights Out all following up, as well as Dazzle win. So it is now just Spines Knight taking on Trail Mix and Fangzy by himself. So that will be the lead over to Bad Kittens. Basically one entire FC's worth of combo in the lead, and both Trail Mix and Fangzy hitting those quick back and forths as well as Spines Knight. That's a pattern we see plenty of breaks on as well, seeing as Sayo Lights Out. Oh goodness, Sayo Lights Out, Fangzy all with another break. Or no, just Lights Out and Fangzy, excuse me. Shiroyu and Hibiki as well. So we've got Trail Mix versus Spines Knight, but not a big lead. However, it's going to be a big lead now. Spines Knight finds a break. Trail Mix holds on to his full combo, and he has a 500 combo advantage over Dazzle Win, so he will be able to build up a score lead in favor of Bad Kittens here going into this next verse, as long as he can hit these squares. He doesn't. It's just a couple of slider breaks on those wide angles, and there is going to be still a combo lead on the side of Bad Kittens, but their FC is gone, so that was kind of that trump card that they had. However, over 300 combo on multiple members for Bad Kittens, and only Hibiki and Spines Knight trying to do what they can on the side of Colon 3. About a third of the map left to go. 6 million point lead in favor of Bad Kittens. 400 combo on Sayo. Lights Out and Fangs each about 40 combo behind. Maybe a bit more, in fact, about 60 combo behind. Into the last KI we're going to go. If anything's going to happen in favor of Colon 3, it's got to happen now. Sayo and Lights Out both do break, but so does Hibiki. That was one of those big combos for Colon 3. Shiroyu gone, as well as Fangs and Trail Mix. It's a full combo reset for Bad Kittens. Spines Knight and Dazzle Win now have an opportunity to try and bring some of this score back. 430 combo for Spines Knight, 300 combo for Dazzle Win. This score gap is going to come down, but I just don't think there's necessarily enough time left for 5 million points, but we're going to find out here because they are maintaining those combos. No, Dazzle Win finds a break. The 500 combo from Spines Knight trying to bring back 4 million points on his own is unfortunately just not feasible. It's going to get pretty close here in this ending, but there's just, I don't think, enough time, unfortunately. If Dazzle Wind had held on, Colon 3 would have definitely won this point, but just not quite enough to bring it back there at the end. The ending margin of victory is only going to be about 2.5 million, but that's enough. One miss from Spines Knight, 6-100 is a very good play from him. Unfortunately, that break right in the middle, just not where you can afford for it to be. That if Dazzle Wind had just held on in that last KI, it would have probably been enough for Colon 3. Trail Mix matching there, one miss, 8-100s, very similar to Spines Knight in that score, but Bad Kittens just established enough of a lead through that middle portion of the map into the last third, and Colon 3 couldn't quite claw it back. So we start off with 2 break points to open up the match, tying it up 1 apiece. Colon 3 not able to consolidate, and it will now be the second pick coming out from Bad Kittens. And once more onto the DT pool we will go. It is double time number 1 as the second pick here for Bad Kittens. This is something that I would absolutely be expecting out of them, a very strong speed team. Xiaolong Bao by Meme. To this day, I still don't know how you're supposed to pronounce that artist name, so I just say Meme. Minute 10 seconds, 263 BPM. Hey, it's got bursts and streams, guys. What else is new, huh? This DT pool, very, very favored towards speed teams because there's really nothing that's just aim in this at all. This map is pretty burst heavy. Double time 2 is finger control heavy. Double time 3 is finger control heavy, and then double time 4 is like slider aim. So if you were coming in hoping for, you know, your standard DT1 in this pool, you're Nomad 1 of the DT pool, as it were. Unfortunately, you are just not going to find that here. You know, one of the things about Hippo Cup, you know, you don't necessarily hold to the traditional slots in every position. And this pool really not having a lot of just raw aim to it. There's Nomad 1 and arguably Hard Rock 1, but other than that, really not a lot for the aim players in this pool. At least not the traditional, you know, jump aim players. But we are going to get into it here. The GLHF's coming out. And DT1 will be beginning here. It's going to be Dazzlewind, Tira, Willy, and Hibiki taking on Ramton, Fangzy, Lights Out, and Vayne. Bad Kittens trying to win their second pick here after they were unable to be successful on their first pick. And we are underway. Featuring, it looks like maybe an early break from Ramton, but it might just be Bancho waiting to catch up, and it was just Bancho. And if there was ever a Fangzy map, this is it. Dazzlewind and Hibiki both going to find a couple of early breaks just at about the 250 combo mark. And lead will be pretty squarely in favor of Bad Kittens despite the break from Vayne. Triple FC still alive for them. Only one FC on Willy for Colon 3. Tira a little bit behind. Oh, Fangzy just hit a slow single note 100 after holding an SS for the first 500 combo. That's so sad. Willy does break his FC, so Colon 3 really nothing left here. Oh, okay, Tira, Willy, Vayne all breaking, it looks like. There goes Willy again, and yeah, the Triple FC still alive for Bad Kittens. These guys are scary on this type of skill set, and they're showing it here. Lights Out does break at long last, but... Oh, Fangzy! Fangzy, just... Fangzy, no. No, you didn't. Man, that is really freaking sad. He missed the second to last note. Ramton with the FC. Fangzy with the 1 miss, 1-100. And Lights Out with the 700 combo S rank. That was a really good play from Bad Kittens when that won by 10 million. Very, very comfortable. Vayne just didn't even need to play. Would have been fine. And the genetics in favor of Bad Kittens here. And they do take the 2-1 lead. And I need to do one thing real quick here. We're gonna... Okay. We're gonna grab the other MP, just so I can have this open as well for the other match that's going on at the same time. GG Dogs versus Alerta de Afe did just start. GG Dogs taking the first pick on ACIL, 1-0 lead, but... looks like pretty close. Couple million points. And we'll get to find out what the second pick is going to be coming in from Colon 3 here, hopefully soon. We're going to go Nomad 6. This is a map that we have not seen in a while. La Fuite de Jour. The cranky piano song in the Nomad pool here. 228 length, 2 minutes 28 seconds length, 180 BPM, but it's a really variable BPM. A lot of tricky 1/3 patterns. Very difficult aim to be consistent on. Pretty tough one. Man, I'm just so sad for Fangzy. The 1/100 miss. Unlucky. This is one of those maps that it's impossible to ever know which team is favored for it unless they just have somebody who's ludicrously good at, like, this kind of niche type of map. Counting to 3 the map is honestly a good take on it. It's just, like, weird 1/3 cut patterns, but the aim is... It's like reading and aim and rhythm sense. There's a lot going on in this one. You know, it's not like one of those obviously super just demanding, mechanically taxing types of picks, but what it lacks in full screen jumps or 200 BPM streams, it makes up for in several other aspects of gameplay, which is why it fits so well in a Nomad 6 slot. We saw Okinotori really going ham on this pick yesterday, winning it kind of single-handedly for GG Dogs. And yeah, in we go into those 1/3s. Already find a couple breaks. Tira, Dazzlewind, and Fangzy all dropping in the intro. You can get the feel, you know, early on already. The rhythm in this one is just very unusual, very non-standard, something that you've got to be used to have a good kind of sense and feel for. Spine's not going to find a break. It is just Hibiki doing what he can over on the Colon 3 side, but Thunder and Sayo both breaking as well as Fangzy. A full reset for Colon 3 except for Hibiki. A trail mix, meanwhile, for Bad Kittens. Going to be the one trying to keep things going in their favor, as they do have about a 1.2 million point lead. Hibiki does break, so trail mix now. That is a large, important combo for him. 400, and nobody else even close. 94% act, yep, that's kind of expected. Nobody can act this very well. It's not an act map by any means. It's very much... you can definitely cheese it, let's put it that way, on those 1/3 aim patterns and, well, like 1/3 cut stream things. And this is really important. This section of the map here, very free combo compared to most of the rest, and Trail Mix on that big combo compared to really no one else over 100 on the other side. It's going to give Bad Kittens a pretty good lead going into the last third of the map. It's gonna be about 4 million and change. As we get back into some difficult rhythm, this little awkward aim will start to show back up, and the map kind of gets a little more unhinged in the ending. But at that point, it looks like Bad Kittens will probably have a big enough lead that it just doesn't even matter. And really just all eyes on Trail Mix here. Still on the FC, does finally break at just under 700 combo. But looking at Colon 3, just nobody able to be poised to make a run. Hibiki with a 350 combo, but Thunder just behind him, nearly matching, good enough to make sure that lead doesn't go anywhere for Bad Kittens. We will come into the ending. Hibiki will break once again, and it is going to be Bad Kittens on the backs of 2 very strong performances from Thunder and Trail Mix. Bad Kittens will take the point, a break point in their favor, 3-1 now. That's 3 points in a row for those keeping track at home. Like one big pattern break from both Thunder and Trail Mix, but otherwise great plays from them. B ranks all over the place. Now we're gonna take a look at what this link is in the game chat. Oh, Trail Mix just, I'm gonna post this in Twitch chat. Trail Mix goes Trail Mix mode. What the fuck? Played it one time to practice, got 2 million, and then plays it again in the match and gets 9.9 million. Just Trail Mix things, dude. And we're going to see another DT pick here from Bad Kittens. It's going to be double time number 3 is their third pick here in this one. Il Vento di Oro we'll get to see once again. The longer DT, very finger control heavy pick. I think another one that Bad Kittens should be pretty good about here. Meanwhile, over in Alert Today Afe versus GG Dogs, we have seen GG Dogs take a 2-0 lead, so they're up a breakpoint no matter what here. They won by about 733k on Yugure One Room double time number 4. Just looks like a couple of really good performances from Meniwa and Blaze Inc. to carry that one on home for them. And they're just playing 3 straight DTs in that one. They started with double time 2, went into double time 4, now they're playing double time 1. So everybody liking this DT pool in this tournament this week, I suppose. So, looks like we should be good to go here. We'll see how the players do in this particular match on this third double time pick. 2K combo maximum and 3 minutes 13 seconds. A pretty consistent difficulty. We've seen some very good plays on this, like out of Iger, Shinnoriko, and Kriller. We've also seen some people having a lot of trouble. We'll find out which side they fall on in this match with some players who are very good at this type of stuff. Dazzlewind, Hibiki, Willie, 0214, and Tira for Colon 3. Trail Mix, Fangzy, Vane, and Ramton for Bad Kittens. Looking again at that Bad Kittens speed roster, it is a scary one. You have got to think that this is a type of map that they'll perform pretty well on. But at the same time, it's the type of map that you can easily find misses on just about anywhere, and if Colon 3 manages to keep some combo up, definitely a type of map that can be contested. You have to maintain the stamina, maintain the finger control, maintain the concentration. There's a lot that goes into this type of map. One break early on from each team, Hibiki and Vane, followed up by Trailmix and Tira. So those players on the outsides of the screen, Dazzlewind, Willie against Fangzy, Ramton. There goes Fangzy. Will either of the Colon 3 players follow them up? It's going to be Dazzlewind, so it's down to just Willie and Ramton now. Ramton goes as well, so Willie the only big combo left in the entire lobby. Vane doing what he can to make up some combo behind, but not going to be able to do much to contend against the continued FC from Willie over there. And Colon 3 going to take a pretty sizable lead here. It's going to continue to grow out as his combo goes over 800, and really not much to say about that on the Bad Kitten side. Their highest combo at 550. Dazzlewind, Fangzy trade some breaks. Trail Mix with a break as well. This Colon 3 lead is just going to grow and grow. Give it a little water. It's going to blossom in the spring like a beautiful flower. Willie with the 1K combo. You know, you don't want to say this was a mispick or anything, because I think Bad Kittens are okay at it. It's just so easy to miss, like, anywhere on this map. And there goes Tira, just kind of on nothing. Same with Dazzlewind just before him. Decent amount of combo here on the Bad Kittens side. Willie is kind of the thread that's holding Colon 3's lead together. If he breaks, this could get very interesting, because Vane's got a large combo, so does Ramton, and Trailmix and Fangzy are not that far behind. There goes Ramton, but this is really all on Willie 0214. 1300 combo, 99% accuracy FC, 10 million point lead. Vane with a break, that's really big, because that's that large combo for Bad Kittens. I don't know that they can really bring this back without him. And I think this victory is all but assured now for Colon 3. That score from Willie is just too strong. Tira, Dazzlewind, Hibiki. No, it's a 3-way combo reset. There goes Fangzy, though. It's a meaningless combo reset. Colon 3 has 4-way reset, but so has Bad Kittens. They have 400 combo on Vane, but it just doesn't matter, because it's a 20 million point lead. Even if he FCs, like, it would basically take... I don't think this is possible to come back at this point anyway, no matter what. So that's just Willie, 42 million points on his own, and that's a carry score for Colon 3. I know what happens on this type of map when it's so long. I think Bad Kittens did their best to keep it close, but just did not have that kind of performance out of anyone, and so they fell behind and could never really hope to make it up. And that's going to do it. The break point right on back over. Colon 3 by 19 million points will bring us back to 3-2, and they'll have a chance on their own pick to tie things up. Again, you know, you don't want to say, oh, that was a mispick or anything like that, but kind of suboptimal performance-wise from Bad Kittens, and that Willie score was just huge. And let's see. Alert to Deafe now on the board, thanks to an FC on double time 1 from Krillers. It goes to 2-1 there. And they're into Nomad 5 next. Meanwhile here, as you can see, that 3-2 lead, very tenuous for Bad Kittens, as this is the pick for Colon 3, trying to tie it up. What map will they go with, though? Gonna be Hidden number 3. Kinda expected this to come after they won Hidden 1. Spiral. Sayo getting to play his own map again. We'll see what kind of scores the players can come up with, because this has been a very tricky map for a lot of people. We did see Trail Mix put on a pretty good show on this for Bad Kittens yesterday. But, man, I feel like this is a Spines Night map. I always say that about Hidden, but I feel like this is a Spines Night map. But it's so tricky to be consistent on this pick. It gets to you, you know, sooner or later, it just seems like everyone breaks somewhere, because those cursor control wiggle stream patterns just show up over and over and over, and they kind of batter you. And eventually, you know, the defense crumbles in the face of adversity, and the circles win, and the circles always win. You might be good at the game, but the circles have more time. They're never going anywhere. And so the GLHF's in chat, going into Hidden number 3, our 6th map of this match here. Hibiki, Spines Knight, Tira, Ethan, TC against five entire Yoshis, man. That's like 4 more Yoshis than any one person could expect to have. Trailmix, Sayo, and Thunder. Trailmix and Thunder both really good at this map, but I think Colon 3 feeling like they have some good players for it as well. I think Thunder has the best combo I've seen on this one. He made it all the way up to one of the last couple sections of the drum solo near the end, which represents some of the hardest patterns in the entire map. So we'll see if he can pull that off again. If he does, that's such a huge bonus for Bad Kittens, because this map is just tricky to be consistently high combo on. But again, you know, I think guys like Spines Knight, Hibiki will probably put on a pretty good show for us as well. Here we go. You know, and one thing to note, as I've said a few times about this map, yes, the hard parts are those finger control wiggle streams, but you can't ignore the slower, quieter portions of the map either. You know, you still have to have the cursor control, you still have to have the slider aim, you still have to make sure to tap properly, but do that okay. You'll be in a good spot to be successful, because it just means you have kind of one entire element of the map that you can safely ignore. Did see the early break from Sayo. I believe he did bottom score this yesterday. Bad Kittens kind of have 4th player syndrome on a few of these picks, where they don't really have a comfortable 4th. You can see the act difference there. Sayo down at 92%, his teammates up all over 99. we'll get into kind of the difficult part. You start to see these patterns intensify in difficulty. There goes 5 Yoshi, Sayo, Ethan, Tira, and Hibiki, as well as Trail Mix. As maybe expected, it's down to Spines Knight and Thunder. Thunder's still looking comfortable and confident on this pick. And he is in a 1v1 battle against Spines Knight now. Those two combos are the only things left alive. And there goes Thunder. He misses on a slower section. Spines Knight holds on. That's going to be a big advantage for Colon 3. That's such a large combo in their favor. Already the score, 3 million points to the good for them. Let's see how long Spines Knight can hang on to this very impressive combo, now up over 630. Almost nothing else matters besides Spines Knight at this juncture. His combo is matching basically the entire combo of Bad Kittens and then some. So as long as he holds on, there's nothing Bad Kittens can do. He's backed up by 350 combo from Hibiki and 340 combo from Ethan TC as well. Not to be ignored. With a 10 million point lead and not a lot of combo on Bad Kittens, this one is kind of reaching toward the status of being over already, despite being just into the last third. There's not going to be much Bad Kittens can do, and Colon 3 are just going to roll on this pick. Very, very strong combos for everyone, and Spines Knight, man, just doing his thing. I guess I finally feel a little bit validated about picking him to be a top performer on a map, because this is a Spines Knight pick, and he is showing that now. Question is, will he make it into the drum solo? No, he will not. Does find a slider break. I was hoping he would at least make it to the drum solo, match that score from Thunder from yesterday, but it's not going to happen. But it's a 20 million point lead. Colon 3, no problems here. Spines Knight and Hibiki gonna 2v4. No FCs on the drum solo. Trail Mix doing the best, coming out of it with about a 90 combo. That section's so hard, it's insane. But that's going to do it on this one. 25 million point lead for Colon 3. That's going to be about the total margin of victory that they end up with, and they tie things up 3-3. Have a best of 7 on our hands to decide the winner of this match. And the very quick Fremod 3 pick, so this is Bad Kittens saying, alright, enough of this finger control crap, we're going back to speed. And just jump right into Fremod 3. Still the only Fremod that I've seen, by the way. Would like to see at least one Fremod 2 or Fremod 1. At least one. Please, I beg, before the weekend is over. Let's see. And we've got a couple maps played here over in Alert to the Afe versus GG Dogs. After the 2-0 lead for GG Dogs early on, Alert to the Afe won 2 picks in a row on Double Time 1 and Nomad 5. We're dropping Nomad 4, so it is 3-2. Alerta de Afe, or excuse me, 3-2 GG Dogs in the lead now. With a couple pretty good scores from Zin and Okinotori on Nomad 4. But yeah, so into Fremod 3 we're going to go here in our match. The 240 BPM Fremod pick that is relatively hard rock favored. Couple of very tricky sections. You come to that part about 2/3 of the way into the map or so, and people just kind of fall apart on this. It's very, very difficult to be consistent or to keep any combo at all really through there. So, you know, it's all about keeping the combo to that kind of difficult section as best you can, because I don't know that I've seen anybody FC it. Maybe, I think Fangzy made it to or just past that, but for the most part, it just doesn't happen very often. So much difficulty in this one between the burst kind of finger control requirement and, you know, the kind of older style aim that we've spoken of at length in this pick. So it's a big ask for the players, but hopefully they will prove that they are up to that task and put on a good performance here. Bad Kittens dropping a couple points in a row from a 3-1 lead to a 3-3 tie. 1-3 going to see if they can continue that momentum. Bad Kittens looking to wrestle it back from them in their own favor. It's going to be Hibiki, Ethan, Willie, 0214, and Dazzle Wind. Double hidden on Hibiki and Ethan, Hard Rock on Willie. Meanwhile, Bad Kittens, Fangzy, and Sayo, Nomad players, Hard Rock on both Ramton and Lights Out. And Fangzy probably has Hard Rock. I think Fangzy has Hard Rock and the client didn't load it. Yep, there we go. I say he's either not playing or it did that glitch again. Couple early breaks. Ethan TC for Colon 3 and Sayo for Bad Kittens. It's going to be combo advantage just slightly in favor of Bad Kittens. There goes Ramton, though, so back over to Colon 3. Matched by Hibiki and Willie, though, so it is now just Dazzle Wind. It is not to be underestimated, by the way, how difficult this is on Nomad. This is very, very note-dense on AR9 compared to AR10, so something to keep in mind watching those Nomad players. Ethan with a break again, not having a great time. The only combo on Colon 3 is on Dazzle Wind. Meanwhile, Lights Out and Fangzy still holding the FCs, and Sayo at about a 400 combo. Going to build up a bit of a lead here through this early portion of the map. Ramton and Hibiki going to trade a couple of misses, and there goes Fangzy and Sayo. That is big for Bad Kittens because now they only have the Lights Out FC, and that is being matched by Dazzle Wind with Willie holding the backing combo. He is only at 400, so it'll take a little while for this to come back, but it's not a huge lead, so plenty of time left for Colon 3. Oh, that's a lot of misses. Wow, that was a full combo reset from Colon 3. They have no combos on anyone. Fangzy, Ramton, Sayo all missing from Bad Kittens, but Lights Out held on just a little bit longer, and it is a full reset. Now, all 8 players have missed in this section. This is what we're talking about. We get to that halfway mark into the second third. Things get very, very hard, very, very fast. The aim and finger control, the ability to hold through those buzz sliders, this is so, so difficult, and you can see it as everyone falls victim. Fangzy and Lights Out, though, able to establish some combo while Colon 3 just were not, and that 7 million point lead is going to feel pretty good for Bad Kittens now. Just the last bit of the map to come here with Bad Kittens in a very good spot. 350 combo on Fangzy, 300, just shy of 300 combo on Lights Out. Nothing to contest that for Colon 3, and this lead of 10 million points is pretty safe now. Ramton gonna bring home a 300 combo just shy of the ending. And that's gonna seal this one. Bad Kitten's going to take a 4-3 lead as Hibiki fails the ending, but did not matter either way. So 4-3 Bad Kittens, they do win their own pick, so that kind of rights the ship there a little bit after dropping a couple of maps in a row. Let's see. Lurks today off versus GG Dogs, currently playing Spiral. So it'll be a while on that one. Next pick here for Colon 3. Everything gets a little bit more intense as you get farther and farther into these matches. Tie it up 4-4, maybe be down 5-3. You just never know, and it gets kind of scary at times. And they're gonna go Hard Rock 1. So the first time in a while, we're gonna get Climactic Cry, the denouement difficulty, mapped by RLC and Delis. .280 beats per minute. Very fast type of map. And GLHF's coming out, so we should be good to go. We have Tira, Willy, Dazzlewind, Spines Knight taking on Sayo, Trail Mix, Fangzy, and Lights Out here on Hard Rock 1. Every pick starts to get pretty important here. As I said, you get farther and farther into these matches, and boy oh boy, does the pressure grow and grow. We've seen some really good performances on this pick. We've seen some kind of ints on this pick as well, so you just don't know until it gets played. Willy break from Willy. Advantage very small, but in favor of Bad Kittens in the beginning here. Tira finds a break as well. Not the best. I mean, you don't want to be falling behind early on in the slightly easier section of the map, but it's not the end of the world by any means since it is so soon. Can't really proclaim anything quite as of yet. There's a break from Dazzlewind as well, though. Colon 3 already down to just one full combo on Spines Knight. Meanwhile, Bad Kittens looking pretty sturdy so far in this first section of the map. And into the first key hour we're gonna go. There's the first break for them coming out of Fangzy. Lights Out following right immediately thereafter. Sayo and Trail Mix still holding on. But some big combo has been put together by Colon 3. Willy and Spines Knight doing all right for themselves. There's a break from Sayo as well, so it is just Trail Mix now. Colon 3's got a pretty sizable combo advantage with Spines Knight on the FC matching Trail Mix, and Willy at 550 combo, not that far behind. Lead was about to go over to Colon 3, but then Spines Knight finds a break. So it's Trail Mix versus Willy. The combos that are actually sort of alive. And Trail Mix falls. Willy now, how long can he hold on to this FC? Are we going to see another carry performance from him? No, we are not, as he finds a break promptly thereafter. And the duty now falls to Lights Out and Dazzlewind. The smallest of leads for Bad Kittens. And this one is so close halfway through, just maybe 1.5 million points. Dazzlewind, Lights Out, Fangzy, Spines Knight. A little bit of backing combo advantage for Colon 3. A lot of backing combo advantage for Colon 3 now. Sayo and Fangzy both breaking. It is down on Lights Out and Trail Mix. That's really all the Bad Kittens have left. That lead is not going to be on their side for much longer after this break. All 4 members of Colon 3 with some sort of combo or other. Only 2 members of Bad Kittens, so it's going to take some breaks here from Colon 3 if Bad Kittens want to have any sort of chance. And it's not going to happen like that. Lights Out and Sayo finding breaks. Willie and Spines Knight follow it up, but Dazzlewind and Tira holding strong. 600 combo on Dazzlewind, 400 combo on Tira. Those two are gonna do what it takes to keep this lead alive. Bangsy, Tira, Spines Knight all finding some breaks. It's all on Dazzlewind, but it's a 4 million point lead. Still a bit of map left to come, though. It's not over by any means. If Dazzlewind finds a break, this is still a winnable spot to be in if you're Bad Kittens. But Dazzlewind holds on to that tricky burst section while Trail Mix does not, and that may well have done it. We've seen a couple people break there, and it can really be the difference maker. And Dazzlewind keeping the 900 combo incredibly impressive through this very difficult section. And again, does finally break, but it's an 8 million point lead that he has put together for his team. And Cole and 3 are poised now to take this point and tie things up at 4-4. This is going to be a tight game. And just the ending to come. Bad Kittens just not... Well, 600 combo from Lights Out is going to make this look a little closer in the end, but... The 5 million points, yeah, just not quite enough there. Bad Kittens a little bit behind most of the time, you know, finding a couple breaks in the wrong places and Colon 3 with those big combos when they needed them. 4 million points for Colon 3, the margin, and it is tied up 4-4. Each team with 2 picks remaining. And we have now, it looks like 5-2, the lead for GG Dogs in our other match. Even pretty even with this one. GG Dogs winners on La Fuite de Jour, as well as on Spiral. Alert to Afe about to come down to their last life here in this tournament. Very close. But that's just such a nuts matchup to have in the losers bracket this week, man. Unreal. And we are going to finally get one of those couple free mods. It's going to be free mod number 2, the pick in from Bad Kittens. It is going to be Sakuzio's Stoicism, the Jazz difficulty, because we get Jazz free mod 1, Jazz free mod 2, sort of Jazz hidden 3 as well. A lot of Jazz in this pool. Jazz is very, very rad, you guys. I need you to know. Jazz is just the most rad. So 7-star Nomad, 8.17 star Hard Rock, 206 BPM, mapped by Disco back in 2017. Air 9 CS5, so you know, if you go Hard Rock, you do get CS 6.5 out of it. And unsurprisingly, no Hard Rocks. Hidden on Hibiki and on Ethan TC, Nomad, Tira, and Spines Knight. Hidden on Trail Mix and Thunder, Nomad on Sayo and Lights Out, as we are going to get underway with this pick. First time I've seen this one on stream, so y'all are getting to witness the stream debut of this map. It's a really cool flow aim, constant rhythm, banger as well. And you're going to see a lot of people having a lot of trouble on this one, so not going to expect the most incredible of plays, but if somebody manages to put some combo together, it'll be a pretty cool thing to witness. Got Tira still holding that FC, Hibiki at 130 combo. Disco was actually just, I think, just straight up unhinged in 2017, to be honest. I don't know what he was on back then. He was on some shit. It's gonna be a pretty sizable lead here for Colon 3 early on. Hibiki and Tira doing quite a lot of work. Hibiki does finally break. There goes Tira as well. So they established a lead for their team, about 3 million points, and there's not a lot of combo on Bad Kittens. That was really a very important initial combo because, as you can see, players just having a lot of trouble holding any combo in this with how difficult these patterns are, how big the spacing is. So that lead may just be able to hold the entire rest of the map, in all honesty. There's not a lot of places where you can build up combo to try to attack that sort of advantage. See, Bad Kittens establishing a little bit of combo in this section of the map, but so are Spines Knight and Tira over on Colon 3. The lead's going to stay pretty safe. Still 2 million points. Would require a reset from Colon 3 and for Bad Kittens to maintain these combos, and it just doesn't seem like that's happening anytime soon. Nice little rhythm change. Going to swap into some finger control. Some slider streams for good measure, just in case you wanted something completely different, but see, everybody just holding just fine, and that lead's still intact at 2 million points. Third of the map still to come. There is time, but Bad Kittens need to see breaks from Colon 3 happening quickly. There goes one from Spines Knight. Hibiki and Tira still holding on, but they need probably one more break. No, they don't, actually. I lied. They have 2 big combos backing up, so it should be enough to... Yes, there it goes over. Bad Kittens take the lead for the first time on the pick. Hibiki and Ethan, as well as Spines Knight, all having some trouble in this section of the map. Tira still at a 470 combo, but does break as well, and Lights Out held through there while the rest of the team did break, but Lights Out's going to give them the lead, and hopefully for his sake going to bring this one home, because that is a 560 combo, which is remarkable, as everyone else has missed multiple times in this last quarter of the map. Really, really impressive stuff from Lights Out to put together that combo and give his team this 5 million point lead that they're just going to pull on into the win with on this map. Is gonna do it for this one. 5 million points after being down for 3 million points almost the entire map. Bad Kittens able to pull out some large combo at the end. Lights Out with that 9.7 million score, a big part of the reason for that victory. Bad Kittens go up 5-4. This one's staying so close, back and forth on that map. Bad Kittens did what they needed to do to take the dub. This is a situation during which you may in fact say that the Lights have suffered a critical error. There is in fact a severe amount of dysfunctionality within our means of illumination. So, Colon 3 now. Gotta get a good pick here, because, well, if they lose this, it gives Bad Kittens a match point. So, what is their best map still in the pool for them? And, well, it might just be Nomad 1, I guess. 7.53 star, Lovely Ice Cream Princess Sweetie by 5 Villager. Big ol' aim. Very consistent difficulty. You know, a lot of times you see those Nomad 1s where the difficulty is just all in the Ki sections. In this one, that's not really the case. This one you get very difficult verses as well as difficult Ki's, so never able to let your guard down on this one. And looks like Alerts de Afe have won Nomad 1 against GG Dogs at the hands of a 22 million point score from Afe and a 21 million point score from Resoa. Very, very impressive from those two. So that will bring them a little closer to getting that match back level. Here we go in a Nomad 1 back over here. Tira, Hibiki, Spines Knight, Shiroyu against Trail Mix, Sayo, Fangzi, and Lights Out. Who will be the AIM players du jour? Not Fangzi, it looks like. You just never know what's going to happen on this map because there's so many places you can miss, so many difficult aim patterns. Hibiki having a little bit of trouble on Colon 3 as well. Tira finding the second break, and Spines Knight the third for Colon 3, down to just Shiroyu. Meanwhile, we have not even gotten into the first verse, really. Already, we seeing a bit of a lead here for Bad Kittens, as the Triple FC, of course, still intact through the first 350 combo. Tira with another break. I always feel like Nomad 1 is a little bit of just throwing caution to the wind, because there's just so many places you can break, and it's so hard to be consistent for anybody but the best aim players on things like 7.5 star Nomad 1s. And we see here, well, I was gonna say we were gonna see a couple big combos coming out of that chorus from Bad Kittens, but Sayo and Fangzi broke as well as Lights Out. So Spines Knight 330 combo, gonna do what he can, but it's a 6 million point lead already for Bad Kittens after Colon 3 had a lot of trouble in that first verse. Gotta start reestablishing some combo on somebody other than just Spines Knight. He'll slowly kind of scratch the surface of this lead. It is a decent amount of combo advantage, but not nearly as fast as they would like it to be. However, continued breaks from Bad Kittens, now suffering the problems that were attacking Colon 3 in that first verse. Trail Mix, Sayo having a bit of difficulty. Shiroyu with the break, but they've got Spines on 550 combo, Tira and Hibiki on 250 and 300 combo, so that lead is going to be going over to Colon 3 sooner rather than later. Into the next PI we're going to go, into some more big aim. Let's see who can hold through these patterns. Sayo does not. We're watching Spines Knight, Tira, Hibiki, Trail Mix, Fangzi, Lights Out. There goes Spines Knight. There goes Lights Out, though. So it's Fangzi, Trail Mix in a 2v2 against Hibiki and Tira. That combo advantage there in favor of Colon 3, though. Tira's going to be the next to break. Trail Mix again. Fangzi versus Hibiki is almost a dead even combo, but Shiroyu with about a 250 combo backing up Hibiki. Going to maintain a small lead here for Colon 3 of about 2 million points. This should be enough for Colon 3 unless Hibiki and Shiroyu kind of fall apart here in this last section of the map. Oh, okay, there's a break from Shiroyu. There's a chance. It is going to require Hibiki to break for Bad Kittens to have a hope in this one, and it's going to require Fangzi to continue this combo. It's all up to those players, and Fangzi breaks. That's probably going to do it. Hibiki breaks right after. That is very unfortunate for Bad Kittens, but very good for Colon 3. 350 combo Trail Mix and Lights Out, though. It's only a 4 million point lead. That might just be enough if they can combo through to the ending of the map. Oh, but Lights Out finds a break. Trail Mix in a 430 combo. He's going to make this closer. No, he finds a break as well. And there is no combo left in these last moments for Bad Kittens. That would have done it, I think, on that side of Trail Mix if he could have FC'd just a little bit farther. That's unfortunately, or held combo just a little bit farther, I should say. But it just is not meant to be. And Colon 3 gonna send this to a 5-5 tie. And that was about as close as you're gonna see this map get, I think. Well, Saya with a 250 combo? Yeah, not gonna be enough. 3 million points, all that end up separating the teams. Colon 3 on the correct side of it on their own pick, and it is 5-all. And do not look at Hibiki's screen. I am telling you, just do not look there at all for a single moment. You have to look anywhere other than Hibiki's screen. Bad Kitten's next pick will be their last. It's going to come down to one pick per team, 5-5 in this match to determine the winner. This is as big of a pressure scenario as you are ever going to see. Not a lot of maps left available.
Crazy for me.
And it's going to be the very quick Hard Rock 3 as the last pick here for Bad Kittens. So we are going to get SM, the shortest Hard Rock, just 2 minutes long. Our CS 6.5 in the pool. This is a little scary. I think Colon 3 are probably pretty good at this type of map, but I think Bad Kittens probably feel pretty good about it also. And I mean, not a lot left for them to pick from anyway. Would there even be DT? One of the DTs and not much else? I don't remember. My memory is just obviously not good enough. We got Lost Umbrella won by GG Dogs. So that is now, I believe, 6-3 or 6-4 match point. It's 6-4. I don't know. Anyway, it's match point over there. Looks like they'll be going into Nomad 2 as one of their last couple picks. And the GLHFs are going to come out. It's going to be Tira, Willio214, Dazzlewind, and Chiroyu taking on Trailmix, Sayo, Fangzy, and Thunder here. This is the last pick from Bad Kittens, Hard Rock 3, our CS 6.5. Got some tricky cut streams, some tricky burst patterns. And of course, those small circles to contend with. Bad Kittens looking to find a match point on Colon 3's last pick. Which, of course, the converse, Colon 3, looking to have the match point on their own pick. It's going to be decided in the next couple minutes here which of those two outcomes we're going to see. Hoping, like many, I think, for a tiebreaker here. We've yet to get one on stream this weekend. It is, of course, one of the more hyped tiebreakers you can imagine. Trailmix, Fangzy, Tira all breaking on that little buzz slider into burst pattern. So it's 3 FCs to 2 already for Colon 3. They take a bit of, no, they do not take a lead because it was not a break from one of those players. Sayo, though, follows up with a break matching Tira. So it is, I believe, now 3 FCs to 2 for Colon 3. They will take the lead over. No, Dazzlewind and Chiroyu are going to instantly find a break each. Willio214 left as the only FC against Thunder after Fangzy breaks his combo. But Trailmix with the backing combo for Bad Kittens is going to help them establish a little bit of a lead here. Only about 1 million points. It's going to stay very close, and it's going to be Thunder that finds the slider break, followed by Sayo. Oh my gosh, it's a four-way full combo reset for Bad Kittens. Willio214 on an unmatched FC, Tira with a 250 combo, and Chiroyu not far behind at 240 himself. That may have just dashed Bad Kittens' hope of having any chance at winning this pick, because there's really nothing they can do to contest Colon 3 anymore. Tira, Chiroyu do break, but Willie's still on that FC, and that's all that matters. 700 plus combo. It's going to bring this one on home for Colon 3. There's just not going to be anything Bad Kittens can do, I don't think, at this point. Willie does finally break, but Bad Kittens with only the 300 combo on Trailmix and 150 on Sayo and Thunder to speak of, not able to be enough to bring back 7 million points. So, in a somewhat surprising turn of events here, Colon 3 are going to take the break point, and with it, they will have a match point on their own final pick of this match. Thanks to that 12.6 million score from Willie0214, doubling almost the next best score of any player on Trail Mix and Thunder. So, we come down to the last pick. Colon 3 get an opportunity to close things out on their own side. All under their control. Hey, what? Willie has been carrying so many picks this match. I would almost just say, with the last pick, just find whatever the map is left that he's best at. And say, here you go, man. You're popping off today. Just keep it up. Tough spot to be in now if you're Bad Kittens. Lost your last chance. Try and take a match point lead. Genuinely not sure what the last pick is likely to be here for Colon 3. Besides the fact that I don't remember offhand every ban. I think we have Free Mod 1 still up. But I don't know if that's the pick. Hard Rock 2 ban, Nomad 3 gone, Nomad 4 ban, Nomad 2 banned. Nomad 5 ban? Is that available? Fremont 2 was already played. Fremont 2's already been played. We can't pick that again. Alright, it's gonna be Nomad 5. Yeah, there wasn't a lot left here for them to choose from. And Nomad 5 is gonna be the selection. This is gonna be the last pick of the match. Suha 2000. False security difficulty. 6.45 star. Variable BPM. Average of 280 for the fast portions of this map. And this is a very interesting pick as the last one of this match because it is just hard. Wait, while we're waiting on this, it looks like Alert to Deafe just won Nomad 2 by 600,000 points? Am I reading this right? They won Nomad 2 of all the maps by 600,000 points, a map that's like 2k combo? Wowie. It's like Slimex failed the ending, but his score was enough to make up the gap. Holy cow. So that one's, I believe, 6-4 now. Anyway, DLHF's coming out, so it looks like here we go. Our last pick of the match, Nomad 5, Suha 2000, Hibiki Tira, Dazzlewind, Willie0214 against Trail Mix, Fangzy, Sayo, and Lights Out. Bad Kittens with their tournament lives on the line. Need a break point here to send this to a tiebreaker. Colon 3 getting the first and possibly only match point of this match on their own pick. And they go with the deceptively difficult Nomad 5. It has some very easy portions, but you can't let them lull you into a false sense of security because once that ending hits, things get quite a bit more difficult. We've seen some big carry performances out of a couple of these players. You've got Willie, who's been really the star of the show here for Colon 3. Meanwhile, Trail Mix, Fangzy for Bad Kittens, probably the two strongest on most of these maps. Lights Out, though, has had his moments also. I think the X factor here has to be the fact that Fangzy and Trail Mix are so good on this type of thing. But There's enough map here that kind of anything can happen. But we saw what happened on that earlier DT pick that that Fangzy performed so well on, as well as, if memory serves, Ramton, who is not in for this pick. A little surprised not to see Ramton in for this type of map, actually, but maybe not the most comfortable with this particular map. All 8 full combos intact through 237, 8, 9, 40 combo. 3SS is still on Bad Kittens, but accuracy is not going to be the deciding factor on this, I'm fairly sure. Going to be a lot of those nerves coming into the last half of this map, with all these FCs still alive. Things are just going to get a little progressively more intense, then we're going to come into that last section where all hell breaks loose. We have shakes, we have nerves. Here we go. Things get real. It's going to be Trail Mix is the first to break. Still the combos intact for Colin 3, but Tira follows up with another break of his own. Willy, Hibiki, Dazzlewind all holding on, as well as Fangzy, Lights Out, and Sayo. No! Fangzy slow slider breaks! They may have just lost the match right there. That may just do it. Fangzy breaks again, Tira breaks again. Willy, Dazzlewind, Hibiki also holding on. Lights Out breaks as well. The tournament hopes of Bad Kittens are being dashed by the second here, as those 3 FCs are still alive for Colin 3. There goes Willio 2 and 4, but Hibiki and Dazzlewind, no, Hibiki just alone. No, there's nobody left. Is Sayo able to bring this one back? He breaks. It will not be enough. He may have been able to do it on his own if he had held on, but it is not going to be the case, and Colin 3 are going to take the match on the last moment of the last map. We are denied the tiebreaker. We are denied Utah. We are going to see Colin 3 going forward into the losers bracket round 4 next week to face off against Wolf over Sleeps. A tragedy for Bad Kittens. They had the last pick of their own and were just not able to do it, and Colin 3 take advantage of the single match point on their pick to close it all out. 7-5 the final score. Bad Kittens eliminated from the tournament. Colin 3 moving forward into the next round of the losers bracket. GG, well played. Both teams, congratulations, Colin 3. And condolences to Bad Kittens, who are thusly eliminated.